Welcome to the 3x5 news, views, and reviews scribbled on index cards. We get in and get out fast, so keep up.
Yes, I'm that rare breed, a progressive biker. No Harley for me, though. That's the official MAGA brand. Officially, Russia was no longer a communist country when, in 1991, the Soviet Union was formally dissolved. Suddenly, Americans thought, oh, Russia is okay now. It's capitalist like us. Now, go with me here. I'm not knowledgeable enough to say how flawed communism is purely as a system, though, when it was launched, it was the product of a tidal wave of faith, hope, and idealism. The larger problem was that it produced autocratic rulers such as Lenin and Stalin, who twisted communism into unrecognizable shapes and bent it towards their own ends. Stalin executed 6 million of his own people, while his policies led to even more mass death, such as up to 4 million in the Holodomor, the Ukrainian famine. That little tidbit is conveniently forgotten by those calling for a quick end to the war on terms favorable to Russia. Fast-forwarding, historian Francis Fukuyama called Putin's Russia, quote, the latest incarnation of the former Soviet Union, unquote. Putin was actually a member of the Communist Party and the KGB, its sprawling security agency, from 1975 until the collapse of the Soviet Union in 1991. While he may not technically be communist today, Putin is behaving like Stalin when it comes to terror and expansionism. If it makes you feel better, call him communism adjacent. Do you see where I'm going with this? Trump is not shy about his fondness for Putin and is eager to grant Russia, if you will, favored nation status. Doesn't that make Trump anything from a pinko to a red to the C word, the political one, not the disgusting one applied to women, that YouTube's almighty algorithm may have punished me for associating with Trump's name in the past? For your part, feel free to make the C word part of your daily discourse. I just finished reading Stacy Schiff's wonderful 2022 biography of Samuel Adams. Few Americans are aware of this, but Sam Adams almost single-handedly nurtured the embers of American independence from England into full-blown flames in the years leading to the Revolutionary War. While admittedly often exaggerating the truth and manipulating the columnists, he relentlessly cajoled them and converted them into taking up arms against their oppressor. Today, Trump and his people, never mind twisting the truth, just make stuff up out of whole cloth. We are on the cusp of the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence next year with all the attendant celebrations. But the Revolutionary War actually began in 1975 on April 19th, just a little more than a month away, with the battles of Lexington and Concord. To my mind, as a Revolutionary War buff, that makes this year the 250th anniversary of America's founding. Thus, I am celebrating it now, while we still have some of these liberties. Now. If they continue to be stolen from us by the Trump administration, there will be little to celebrate next year. You can follow the arc of American freedom as if it were a rocket launched by Adams and shot down by Trump. Or, to put it another way, one lit the torch of freedom, the other is doing his level best to snuff it out. Now, let us close with some levity. We could all use some. This is a homage to Rodney Dangerfield. Though you may be too young to remember him, he is the favorite comedian of my brother Dave and myself. Anyway, I opened my AI search engine of choice, Perplexity, this morning. Usually it greets me with, what do you want to know? Instead, today it asked me, what do you want now? As Rodney himself would have said, I don't get no respect at all.